Welcome to PPS Tech University. Thank you for joining us for this tutorial of Vector Solutions for Administrators. Today, we'll be talking about approving professional development requests and evaluating staff. After logging in to Vector Solutions, to get to the PD tracker, you're going to click the graduation cap on the left side menu. Anytime a teacher or staff member requests professional development, you'll receive an email to let you know there's something here for you to approve. Once you come to the graduation cap, just double check that the name at the top is yours. This is a test account, so the name of this person is Evaluator Test. You just want to make sure that you're looking at your own account when you approve professional development. That's what will make this Manage Events tab show for you. So you're going to want to make sure you have Manage Events opened. And here's where you'll see any pending professional development requests that need your approval. So you'll see here we have two. The title of the event appears, the name of the teacher, both of these are test teachers, but you would see your teacher's actual names, the date that they're requesting, and then here's where you can see the status, and each of these needs your approval. You can click the Approve link, and this window will open. You have choices at the top to either return it with a message, submit it for approval, decline, edit, or just close the window. If you'd like to see more details about this, you don't necessarily have to edit it, but you can click the Edit button to open the complete form that the teacher or staff member completed, and you'll be able to see all the details that they entered. If you did need to edit something, you could make a small edit here. And when you're done, you can make your choice at the top. So for this example, I'm going to submit this for approval. You can send an optional message to the author, meaning the teacher or staff member, and then click Submit. Now you'll see that for this conference, it's pending central office review. This will be sent to the superintendent and to Human Resources for final approval, and they will also approve funding, if applicable, if the teacher has requested funding for this PD. And you see I have a second request here to approve as well. So you can just continue clicking on each one and submit for approval. And that's it. That's all there is to approving professional development requests. One thing to note is that your filters at the top can affect what you're seeing in this screen. So any of these that are colored are activated. So for example, you wouldn't see any declined or deleted requests if this is grayed out and you haven't selected them. Also, the date range can become pretty important. So we're now just looking at the current year. If you want to look at something beyond the current year, just use this drop down to look at anything that from last year, next year, and most of the time we may want to recommend that you look at just all years. And that way you can see any professional development request that happened in the past and anything that's upcoming in a future year. Next, I'll show you how to use the Evaluations module in Vector Solutions. To look at evaluations, you're going to use either the person icon on the left-hand side or the plans icon. You'll use the menu on the left or at the top center to choose the staff member that you want to work with. For this example, I'll use the test teacher that's here. So I'm looking at the test teacher. You can see the name at the top of the screen. And I'm looking at the plans screen. So this will show you all the to-do items for this plan, the due dates, any progress made so far, and anything that's been completed. It will also show you anything that's due soon or that's overdue. Some of the to-do items here the teacher will initiate. For example, the self-assessment this teacher created on their own. And there are things here that you will initiate as the evaluator. So for example, the unannounced observation. So all you'll need to do is click on the Create, and that will start an observation form. So you'll complete this form with all of the details that it asks for here. Once you've completed the form, you're going to need to sign it and share it with the evaluee. To do that, you'll click the Sign button under the evaluator signature. Keep the Share checkbox active and click Save. You've now signed and shared that unannounced observation with the teacher. Now, if you take a look at the user icon on the left-hand side, you're still looking at this same teacher, the test teacher that we just created the observation for. And now you can see that this unannounced teacher observation has been shared, and there is one pencil icon under the signature column. That means that you have signed it. The teacher will now receive an email stating that there is something for them to review in TeachPoint. They'll need to come in, take a look at this observation form, and sign it. Once that's done, you'll see two pencil icons in the signature box. When you receive an email that a teacher has signed and shared something with you, you'll come into Vector Solutions, find the teacher, and you'll be able to see the form that they've created. This teacher has just completed a self-assessment form. You can see they've shared it with you and signed it. To review the form, click on the name. You can take a look at all the details that the teacher entered. And when you're done, you're going to sign it. So click the sign button and click save. This now shows the two pencils and the signature, and you can click on the plan and see that the self-assessment is now complete. One last tip regarding the evaluation section of Vector Solutions is this all years drop down. You may see that you're looking at just the plan for the current year or active plans, but you do have some other options. If you'd like to take a look at all plans that have been in place for this teacher, you can click all years, and it will show you any historical plans for the teacher as well, just as reference if you need to see those. And that's all there is to it. Thank you for joining us for this tutorial of Vector Solutions. Please see the PPS Tech University video series for more tutorials.